Hello, I'm Crypto Daily from Crypto Daily. Hello, my name's Crypto Daily, and I'm not very good with this intro stuff. So for the past 2 weeks or so, there's been a heat wave in the United Kingdom. Other countries call it summer. For us, very much a heat wave. It's gotten so bad that there's testimonies out there like this one.
Well, we've now been about 3 weeks without any rain, and things are seriously dry. Oh, it's so hot. Oh, I've never seen it so hot. It must be at least 14.5, maybe even 15 degrees. Like, things are really beginning to burn up now. The grass and everything's just fair dry. We're fair needing a day's rain, like you can. I'm a bit of a situation. My truck's broken down, and I'm at least a quarter of a mile through the farm, and I'm out of water. So and it's so hot. Oh God, it's so hot. So if this is my last message, and I didn't make it home, and I die out here due to heat exhaustion, we tell Willie I'll go about darts tonight, and tell my sister Elsa that there's a Scotch egg in the fridge, which will be out of date on Thursday. So, oh, it's so hot.
Shocking stuff, I'm sure you'd agree. But that's why I haven't been wearing hoodies. Mind-blowing. So with Bitcoin testing 6K right now, I thought it might be an interesting time to take a look at how I personally deal with this bear market. And I deal with it just fine. Thank you for watching.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, enable notifications, set channel this homepage, upvote on Steam, and refresh this page for reviews.
No, I thought I'd talk about 3 things that have helped me and potentially might help you deal with this bear market and inevitably bear markets again in future. Although this isn't financial advice, just my opinions. So number 1 point, I'm not overextended. I haven't invested more than I'm willing to lose. You've heard it many, many times, but there's a reason for that maybe. It is an important one. I'm okay if I lost everything. And if you can't say the same thing, ask yourself if you're overextended. All right, number 2, long-term vision. I'm in this for the next 5-10 years, not the next month. I think the problem with cryptocurrency is people expect things a lot faster. And to be fair, cryptocurrency does move a lot faster. But if you were to invest in a stock, I don't think you would be willing to look for profits the next day, the next week, the next month, like many people are with cryptocurrencies. But a long-term vision helps me. Lastly, number 3. Did I just spit? That's embarrassing. Lastly, number 3, I've taken profits. So I've sold, not all of it. I have sold. I've sold Bitcoin as high as 18. I've sold at 15. I've sold at 12, 10, 8. I've sold a little bit at 6. That was kind of painful. Try and do that as little as possible. But when I need it, I sell it. Or if I think it's in a good position, I sell it. And it's not a position of, I don't believe in it anymore. I think it's very important to take profits where you can. So I don't announce it for obvious reasons. Can you imagine me stating, hey guys, I've sold Bitcoin at 18K, and then the next day it's 22? Kind of embarrassing. Can you imagine the comment section? But maybe I'm preaching to the choir here. I think potentially all of you watching will be far more likely to take profits the next time you can. So yeah, not overextended, long-term vision, and I've taken profits. All right, so in the rest of today's episode, we are taking a look at the markets. We're going to take a look at the first FPS game that is utilizing a blockchain and the world's fastest blockchain called Ternio, which is just recently out of ICO. All right, looking at the markets then. Do you want the green screen down? I'll leave it today. We'll change it up a little bit. Everything's down. Excellent market analysis. Looking at the gainers, Nulls had 10% gains today, still managing to stay green. It's a bit more impressive than you would have usually thought. If Bitcoin has fallen 4% in a day, that means that the gainers have to increase by at least that much if they're going to stay green. But it went up to 10%. The reason for it is they announced a partnership with Bitmain. If you weren't aware, Bitmain is the guys responsible for creating the vast majority of ASIC miners. They will be collaborating in the future with development of cross-chain technology. What does that mean? No one knows yet. That's what a lot of partnerships are like, actually. We'll wait and see. They don't even know yet. All right, let's turn to a coin that actually is still in green, but not in the top 100. That is Ternio, 20% gains today. This is a recent post-ICO coin. I think it's only been on the market for a few days. So the interesting thing about this one, and I mean quite interesting, is that this is been verified by a third party to be the fastest blockchain out at over 1 million transactions per second. Now there's quotation marks because this is a third party. Obviously Ternio is not open source, so it can't be verified by us, but you can also kind of give them a pass on that, because obviously if they created something that's capable of that, they don't want it to be copied by just everyone. Now, this is targeting the advertising industry, so the only other competitor that I can really think of in the top 100 is Basic Attention Token, so I think this coin has real potential. Be careful about buying right now, be careful of causing pumps, etc. This is more of a long-term type of thing. But as far as the current market price, I believe investors in the ICO got this token anywhere from 6 to 8 cents, so it's pretty much just come straight out of the gates stable. With a current market cap of 24.5 million USD, if it was to reach parity, similar market cap with Basic Attention Token, that it would be a 10 times increase from its current price. If that makes it undervalued or not is your decision. In terms of partnerships, I think that is still something that's being worked on. As far as I'm aware, they've partnered with 83 Media. I didn't know who they were, but they do have 4 ad companies that they're saying are going to be integrated by the end of 2018. And according to them, it's currently got 2 household name companies, but they can't announce it yet because of a non-disclosure agreement. Okay, shall we talk about what the coin actually does? That might be a good place to start, except I'm ending with it. So currently advertisers have to jump through a lot of hoops to get ads out there. There are lots of problems with domain fraud, bot traffic, lack of transparency, and payment models. So it's an inefficient system that blockchain can help. Ternio aims to streamline the entire process, make it more friendly for both advertisers and publishers, and it is currently ready to go as it is, pretty much. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there. For more details, check out my Steemit. I went through it quite in detail on there. Oh, do you know what? Let's do this. Fixed? Huh? Alright, we are going to be taking a look at WarField ICO. This is a sponsored review, but I am very proud of the work that my reviewers do in making this as thorough and as unbiased as possible. Still, do your own research as well. But the first FPS game to use blockchain, kind of interesting. Obviously, there's going to be parallels drawn with the other famous blockchain game in CryptoKitties. If you can see anywhere near that success, that'd be interesting. Let me get down, sorry. So the alpha of this game is already available, so that is, they get big props for that if it's already got a working project. So the idea behind it is that you've got a token on the Ethereum blockchain, ERC20 token, known as GLDR, and in order to play a game, you will have to stake a small amount of those coins in order to play. If you die, you lose it. If you kill someone else, you get theirs. Very interesting concept. I haven't seen this really done anywhere else except for like an arcade, but even then it's not the same. Game of skill. Not really gambling because it's all skill. All players will be on an even player base. The tokens will also be used to purchase stuff in store. So popular games like Fortnite currently make bank off of their in-game stores, cosmetics, etc. Not really things that will give you a competitive edge, but are cool and nice to have. And the idea is that eventually other games can also adopt this coin, so if it becomes really popular, you might see GLDR tokens in other games. The team currently consists of 9 core members, 10 advisors. The team has relevant software and design development experience, some blockchain experience, but the advisory team also looks pretty strong, with big gaming companies like EA being there. So let's have a look at the ICO details. If there is 70% of the tokens up for sale and they're all going for a penny, that means if they hit the hard cap, then this is going to come straight out of the gates with a market cap of $26 million. It's going to be compared to other sort of gaming platforms like Engine or Wax. Their market caps are anything from 5 to 8 times higher than this one would be. And that's not even including the 50% discount that's currently going on at ICO. I've got a really thorough review. I've got it right here. You can have a look. Problems, solutions, product team, giving it a conclusion as well. It got rated very highly. Check it out on Steemit if you would prefer to get more information. I think I personally am going to invest my own money into this as well. But I'm not encouraging you to do the same unless you have done your research and think it's worth your time. Please get your own opinions. Be very careful when it comes to investing your own money. This room is boiling. I'm going to end here. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.